Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Morgan here with another episode of Capsule Computers Impact. I'm not live streaming this one, but I wanted to show it to you guys. I wanted to show you a little bit about the Ouya. Show you around a little bit, kind of let you see how everything's set up. Let's see if I can get it started up here. Looks like it's trying to start up. Alright, so it didn't play it there for some reason. I don't know why, but I actually really like the Ouya startup sound that kind of does this little singing Ouya. Now, I don't know what that cursor on screen is all about either, and I don't know how to make that appear or disappear. It's like it just does it on its own volition. I guess I can probably plug up a mouse through the one USB port and use that. Alright, so I'll just take you around and show you a little bit here. So from the front menu, you only have a few options. Play, discover, make, and manage. So I've already downloaded a few games. Let's go ahead and go into the play section. There you can see I've got 4 games right now, and the way that this basically generally works, here you go, Bows, there you go. The way that this generally works is that you download the game, and the developers, it's left up to them as to how to handle it. They can either let you play the game completely and do in-app purchases like you would with an iPhone game. That's what Ravensword does, and Ravensword, pretty neat. It actually plays a little bit like, well, I'll fire it up and I'll show you. Ravensword plays a little bit like an Elder Scrolls game. But it's totally free, and if you want, you can spend real money for cash. So one thing that I neglected to mention in my unboxing video, because I didn't realize it at the time, is the controller. I want to show you a little bit about this controller. You know, I showed it off a little bit in the other video, but something I didn't realize was, you know, I was trying to figure out how to put the batteries in the thing, and I didn't realize it, but let's see if I can pop it off here. Yeah. The batteries go in each side of the controller there. So they go in each side of the controller. That depresses me a little bit in the fact that I don't ever expect anybody to be able to make a third-party charge device, kind of like they did with Xbox and that sort of thing. Alright, so we'll go ahead and load up the game here. I just want to run you around a little bit and show you what we got going on. Hush. Sorry folks, got my dogs going nuts here. Alright, so there you go. Now, one issue that I have with this is that left and right turn very slowly. Hush. Left and right on the joystick turn very slowly. Apart from that, everything feels really fluid. So hold up your left trigger. You can block with your shield, run around. Right trigger to attack. You come in and you got your full-blown inventory system just like you would in any other MMO or any other RPG like that. No, I don't want to drop that. And I've literally just started this game, but you know, this game is out on other devices as well. I think maybe iOS. But you know, you can put skills in just like you can in anything else. Let me turn this volume down. I apologize for you. There, that should help some of the reverb now. But you know, there you got magic skills, combat skills, nunchuck skills. That's pretty sweet. I've actually not played around with it too much, but you can switch to a first-person mode here, just like you could with just like you can with an Elder Scrolls game. And you know, the game doesn't really look that bad. I mean, it's running in 1080p. That said, it's obviously not Morrowind, or well, it may be closer to Morrowind. It's obviously not Skyrim, but it looks pretty good, especially for a device that's being run on something the size of a baseball. And you can play it just like an Xbox. The game was free to download for a console that cost $100. So if you're willing to give things a chance, you know, this might be worth looking at for you. And this is a game called Ravensword. Let's see if I can go back to third person view. There we go.
Good morrow, sir.
So there you can buy helmets, gear, shoulder pads, all that good sort of stuff if you got the money, and I don't. Now, like I said, you can, well, let's see here if I can remember how to do it. No, I don't want to buy that. I don't have the money. But L1. Okay, so they do still have an L1 and an R1 button, which is a little weird. But so here you go. So you can buy talent points. You can buy gold. What do we got here? Experience points, experience potions, gem packs. And so this stuff, let's see if I try to buy one. I'm not going to buy one, but I want to show it to you guys anyway. Purchase for, ooh. Well. So, okay. Here we go. You are about to purchase 5,000 gold for $4.99. Now, the catch is, when you first sign up your Ouya account, it has you go ahead and put in a credit card number. So it's got my credit card on file. I don't know where that's going to be charged to. I'm assuming Google's going to get my money there, or the Ouya Corporation. I'm not sure which. But okay, so I'm done with this game. I just wanted to show you all a little bit. Not a bad looking game. I want to go back to the main menu. How do I? Back to the Ouya menu. Come on. There we go. Okay. So you just hold down the Ouya button on the Ouya controller long enough, and it will bring you back to here. Okay, so I'll show you all how to look around at the games. What's up now? So they have several different lists that you can browse through, and you can see Tower falls on virtually every single list here. But they have a featured games list. Rush Brothers, that's one that we've reviewed on the site for other platforms. Super Crate Box is one that's been lauded some in recent times. Let's see, and then of course here you got the stuff that's Ouya only, and that's stuff that won't be on any other platforms. They've got, you know, Kill Screen Magazine, Penny Arcade, the playlist of the guy that created Towerfall. If you come down far enough, you can see there's a trending now list. So that's everything that's kind of big and trending in there. You've got Final Fantasy 3 is on the list. Bard's Tale is on the list. There's Ravensword that I was just showing you guys. Now, something that you'll notice a lot in the Ouya store. Let me adjust this camera just a bit. I apologize. Something that you will notice a lot in the Ouya marketplace. There are a lot of emulators out there. Some of you may really like that. My stance on it is, if you don't own the backup of the original copy, it is illegal and it's piracy. So my stance is against that. But if you own the backups and you're looking for something to replace all of your NES system and all of that other stuff, so you're only taking up a little bit of space on your desk there, this may be a good replacement for you. There's Cannibalt. That's on other platforms as well. It's an endless runner, but some games you can play for the first level or first few minutes, and then you have to pay to unlock the full game. And you can search by individual genres. So let me jump over here. We'll look at all the RPGs that they currently have, which it isn't a ton, but you know, I like RPGs, so I wanted to go in and check that stuff out. Now, I've not played Wizorb a whole lot, but I did not think that that was an RPG. I could be mistaken, but I thought it was more of a breakout type game. Of course, anybody who's been around RPGs for any amount of time knows a little bit about Bard's Tale, and Final Fantasy III obviously is a big one. So I've got Final Fantasy III. I downloaded it last night, but I haven't even fired it up yet. So we'll just fire it up real quick and we'll see how it looks. Okay, $16 for the full version of Final Fantasy III. I'm not going to do that right now because that game has been around in so many different cases. Oh, I just figured out how the mouse shows up on the screen. That is cool. Okay, so on the Ouya controller, now this is really neat. I don't know if I can show you guys this or not. You might not be able to see it, but okay. Where the light is right here, just below that, that is a touchpad. You may see it on screen here in a minute. There you go. Yeah, that is a mouse pad with a touchpad for you to use to move around and click on stuff. That is pretty cool. We don't know exactly how Sony's PS4 controller is going to work yet, so who knows? It might be similar to that. But that is pretty neat. I like that touchscreen functionality. Now, obviously, if you're an indie dev, you got your own machine, you're going to be able to create your own games. It's got a micro USB. It's either micro or mini, I can't remember, USB port on the back there that you can plug up to your system and move your own games over that you've made, or maybe that other people have made and put not on the Ouya store. I don't know, however you want to do it, but loading off your personal machine onto this box, and then let's see, you can always come in and look. So one other thing that I will note, let's see, can I tap on that? Yeah, so single tapping on it, it works just like on a laptop. But when the controller first syncs up, it's a little slower on this system than it is on, say, the Xbox when a controller syncs up. One thing I was pleasantly surprised with is that Wi-Fi is built into this little box. I wasn't sure if it was or not because there's definitely a LAN port on the back of it, but it's got Wi-Fi, and I've heard of other people having problems with it. But my Wi-Fi has been smooth as glass. I haven't had a single problem with it yet. Let's see what we got here. Oh, maybe not all that. So there you go. And that's basically the Ouya. That's everything you got right there. You know, you can go download games for free, try games for free. Obviously, some of them are a little expensive. Final Fantasy III may or may not be $16 worth of game to you. I don't know. But like I said earlier, you know, if you get Ravensword, not ever going to cost you a penny unless you want it to. You can play through that whole game without having to buy anything. So there you go. Hope you all like what you see, or hey, what you see, I don't know. Let us know what you think. Leave a comment. Let us know if you're interested in the Ouya. If you are, what about it are you interested in about it? And if not, why not? And what do you think about the other next-gen consoles that are getting ready to come out?